VVOB is partnering with the Kenya Education Management Institute, KEMI, to develop and implement a blended learning capacity development trajectory for school leaders on school leadership to support the effective implementation of the competency-based curriculum for junior secondary schools.
Kenya Education Management Institute is a capacity building agency of the Ministry of Education. This institute is charged with the responsibility of providing leadership and management training, carrying out research, and consultancy services in the education sector. Our vision is to be a leading institution in management development for education leaders.
On CBC, I would say it is a very good system. There are a lot of good things that we have been taught from the workshops that we have been having, and if it comes, it is something that I would wish we all embraced. And I would wish that the curriculum developers help us to, as leaders, to get the curriculum design and how to come up with the core values, the values that we need to inculcate in the children, and generally help the teachers in how they are going to interact with the learners and the kind of activities that we need to come up with so that everybody is satisfied. The parents, the teachers, nobody should be complaining. It's a good thing and we should embrace it.
Secondary school heads or administrators are going to need a diverse set of skills that's new. The curriculum is broad with many requirements, so they will need to be innovative and creative, and they'll also need the ability to solve various problems so that to balance the load, to minimize the noise that is coming, that is too much of a burden on the parents. Also, they will need much better guidance and counseling skills and mentorship. The age profile in the secondary schools now is going to be too wide. There will be learners who are too young and others are much older. So administrators are going to, they need new skills on guidance and counseling and mentorship of their teachers who are going to face numerous challenges trying to implement a new curriculum first time with minimal training that they have received.
Infrastructure preparedness for the CBC. Considering that the curriculum designs are very different from the 844, it's important that we know the facilities requirements for the CBC. The class size, is it the normal class size of 50 students or 60, or there is lesser? I would also like to know, when it comes to boarding of these young girls coming to join Machakos Girls, what is the requirement of this boarding for the learners? School-friendly programs that make them feel comfortable in school, that will also make them feel they belong to the institution. That kind of preparation is very crucial and very important to the head teacher and to the principal so that they are able to prepare for the learners. As the school administrator, it's also important that we know the career path to start identifying them early and start investing in them so that by the time we are receiving the senior secondary lot, all the infrastructure is in place in terms of the physical facilities, equipment, the manpower, that is the teaching staff. They are well specialized and trained to start preparing the learners for the senior secondary and the career path. Being identified with the success is what we look forward to as the institution. So we don't want to make mistakes. We want to be prepared and produce the quality that the country needs for the next level.
We are the only secondary school for the deaf that is situated in this side of the country, and it caters for Makueni, Machakos, and Kitui County. On the CBC implementation, we have to implement what the government policy has said and as it is, but we have very many challenges that we are facing. One is that when it comes to infrastructure, the school has not been given any classroom. as the other regular schools. Also, I would recommend that the schools, the special schools, also be considered for all the pathways. We have some students who are very good, and they can also pursue even the STEM pathway if given the opportunity and all the necessary support.
CBC is a very good thing, and in terms of the structure, me as a school principal still need to understand more on this, on it deeply for easy of implementation. Then as a school principal also, we need a lot of sensitization on the competencies and core values, much as also we need to know more about the curriculum design and assessment of CBC, the assessment of the core competencies and the subjects, so to speak. And in conclusion, for good implementation of CBC, we need more classes, dormitories, and laboratories for implementation of CBC.
We have been partnering with various stakeholders in providing leadership programs to our educators across the country. And one of the special partners that we have today is VVOB Education for Development. This is a great partner, and I want to indicate that we had earlier on worked with VVOB, and today as we launch this important program, we are targeting on implementing national curriculum reforms through app-based learning for school leaders in secondary education. A program we have christened as Increase. This program called Increase is a program that we expect to revitalize the leadership issues in our institutions of learning. And we expect our leaders by the end of this program to be persons with high competencies and skills to better our learning institutions.
Our strategic partners include the Ministry of Education, the Kenya Education Management Institute, the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, the Teacher Service Commission, the Kenya National Examinations Council, and the Kenya Institute of Special Education, among others. Belgian government. VVOB Education for Development.